Okay, right? So let's look at how does then the nervous system function. Yeah, right? The nervous system is made up of neurons. So we are grade 10. In neurons, we've got 3 different types of neurons. Sinentoni, we have sensory neurons. We have sensory neurons, we have a connector neuron, and then we have motor neurons. Zenzantones neurons, right? So a stimulus is coming from somewhere in your body, but it's coming from the outside. Whatever that stimulus is, it will be received by a receptor. A receptor, your body part that receives a stimulus. Your skin, your nose if you're smelling something, your eyes if you're looking at something, your taste buds if you're tasting something. Whatever the sensory part of the body is, it picks up that stimulus. Ne? And then that stimulus is converted into an impulse. And then the sensory neuron starts the process. It picks up whatever that impulse is. Izawahamba ke isale impulse to the brain or into the spinal cord. Let's make it an example, man. Masithi, I'm eating a bowl yokutya, right? So I'm eating this bowl yokutya, ndike ndifake emlonyeni, right? And then I chew, and then I swallow. What happens is then my mouth has taste buds, the receptors. As taste buds will receive as a stimulus, it's a taste. Remember your content, so something has changed. So the taste is picked up by my taste buds. They convert low taste into an impulse. Then sensory neurons in my mouth, they pick up as la impulse. La impulse is a stimulus, as a taste. So the sensory neurons pick up as a stimulus and they're directed to the brain. Oh, nothing. Okay. They directed to the brain. Send that impulse to the brain. And then as a sensory neurons. Then in the sensory neurons, the brain does not understand language, yes, sensory neurons. The brain needs an interpreter. The interpreter is the connector neuron. So in the brain, kuko le connector neuron. The connector neuron, what it does is it takes the message that is coming from a sensory neuron. It translates the message to the brain. And then the brain can go to the intelligence center, cerebrum. Intelligence center will interpret, okay, means right? So the brain will formulate low understanding about then you formulate a response either enjoy whatever whatever the case is, whatever the response might be. So the brain formulates a response. It receives a sensation or an impulse, formulates a response to the impulse, and then the brain connect a neuron okay because then ilantoza connect a neuron, it translates low message to the motor neuron. So sensory neuron brings in a stimulus or an impulse. The connector neuron receives that stimulus, relates it to the brain. The brain understands or interprets, relays the message to the connector neuron. Then the connector neuron is a response here brain to a motor neuron.